Well, the next fight coming up is a flyweight battle between Thokcham Nanao of Manipur, and he is going to take on Aminder Bisht. Let's go over to Jared, the voice of MFN.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, making his way to the cage, Thokcham Nanao.
Another MFN Contenders winner from 2023, trains in Gurgaon. However, he's actually from Manipur. Tonight, moving into this fight, he's an underdog. However, he can prove to be a very tough challenge for his opponent because he is actually very, very unpredictable. There is no fight footage available online. He's not fought much of pro. He's fought local amateur. Yet, Arjun, there is not much of fight footage available online. He also trains with Warriors Cove in Gurgaon. He's been living with Dinesh. He's been living in with other Manipuri fighters in Gurgaon. And you know, he's so cute. He's super cute. Whatever you speak with him, he just smiles and says yes.
No, he's the sweetest guy.
He's got bad intentions in his head, for sure.
No, all these fighters, you know, the kind of fighters that they are. He's fast, he's aggressive, he's got great wrestling. He's been training with one of the best camps in the country, Warriors Cove. He needs to use that result. He needs to use his range, he needs to use his wrestling, his striking. He's so well-rounded in every department. And not to mention, he's young, he's athletic. He's got that natural, you know, he's naturally athletic. Any sport he plays, he's great at. And no wonder he's good at MMA.
Of course. 21 years of age and already, you know, a professional fighter here at Matrix Fight Night. This speaks volumes about Thokcham Nanao.
I mean, the amount of youngsters joining the sport have been nothing short of spectacular because he's 21 years old and already fighting on such a large platform, India's biggest fighting mixed martial arts platform. To get a chance to be one fight before the co-main and main event is a big honor.
Really a big honor. I think it's also an honor to be fighting Aminder Bisht in his pro debut, though he brings in a little bit of reach advantage. However, Aminder, we know, is undefeated. And let's see tonight if Nanao can put a stoppage to the win streak of Aminder Bisht.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, Aminder Singh Bisht.
Aminder Bisht, once again, another representation from Uttarakhand. He also trains with Angad Bisht in Dehradun, and he trains alongside Digambar, Manoj and Riya Thapa, who we see on the card today. He's 2-0 as a pro, and both these fights were at Matrix Fight Night. He made his debut at MFN 12, won via unanimous decision, and then went on to deliver a devastating knockout against Arsen at MFN 14. He's going to face a debutant today who won his contract at MFN Contenders. Aminder Bisht grew up in a small village called Chamoli in Uttarakhand and once aspired to serve the nation as a soldier. However, decided to become a professional MMA fighter, and he's here tonight. Let's look at his keys to victory. He's got an excellent fight IQ. He's adaptable. He should be striking on breaks, and he should be wrestling when pressurized.
You know, the thing is that he's got great IQ. He moves so well, and in the clinch, the minute he separates, he lands punches in bunches. He's a different level of fighter, and the fact that he's making his pro debut here with such a rich and significant amateur career proves that Matrix Fight Night is giving, like, it's not just anyone a shot. You have to be a credible fighter to be able to fight in this organization, and is proving it over and over again because the level of fighting we're seeing tonight is just ridiculous.
I mean, it's always about performance against potential. And look at these guys. We've got Nanao, who's a debutant, and we've got Aminder, who's 2-0, only 2-0. And these guys are fighting just before the co-main event. Let's look at the tail of the tape. We've got Thokcham Nanao in the blue corner, 22 years of age. 173 centimeters in terms of height. He's weighing in at 56.4 kilograms. His style is MMA. And today he faces Aminder Bisht in the red corner, who's 26 years of age, 167 centimeters in terms of height, and weighing in almost the same 56.7 kilograms.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 56.40 kilograms. Fighting out of Warriors Cove MMA, representing Manipur, make some noise for Taksham, the silent killer, Nanao! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. His record, 2 wins. He weighed in at 56.70 kilograms, fighting out of Mutant MMA Academy, Dehradun, representing Uttarakhand, Aminder Bisht! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Jim Perdios.
Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Step back. Let's do it.
It's back in action. Aminder Bisht taking on Taksham Nanao. Nanao in the white trunks. Aminder in the black and green as we get ready for round number 1. It's been a great night of fights, Rahul and Jason. It's just been top to bottom action. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, I've started to lose my voice. My name is Arjun Chipulkati. I'm joined by Rahul Chabra and Jason, the Delhi Don, Ramesh Solomon.
And another firecracker of fights, you guys. MFN 16 has been nothing less than fireworks.
Just pure fireworks. I mean, the kind of fights, I'm sorry if I reiterate, but the kind of fights we've been seeing has been so high level, such amazing talent that's being brought out here on display.
He gets rocked but stands right up like it's no big deal.
And he eggs him
why
on.
The opponent gave him so much time to recover.
Again, a fight between opposite stances, both these guys trading shots. Aminder's orthodox, Nanao is southpaw.
Nanao again took a clean straight right, went down to the mat for a second and then egged his opponent on. But he's keeping his hands up now. He got caught coming in with that shot. Big swing and a miss. And look at him trying to egg the crowd, egg his opponent on to brawl with him. He's trying to get the crowd.
He's trying to get Bisht to lose focus by baiting him in like that, but Bisht is doing a good job. He should stay composed like he is. He's winning the fight so far. He's outstriking Nanao.
He's moving very, very lightly on his feet. He's bouncing. Perfect. He's got some beautiful inside leg kicks that he's landed.
Throws in
Nice
a big
straight
right
right down the middle, but missed.
Now Nanao is looking for that one big shot, and Bisht on the other hand is piecing his combinations together. He's trying to land inside leg kick. He's feinting with that lead hand.
Relation to Aminder Bisht? No,
He's his coach though, I think.
Yeah. Aminder trains at Mutant MMA.
Because I had a feeling the Bisht
Yes.
was confused.
He might be part of the Bisht family. They don't
No.
look alike, but... Oh! 1-2! He might hurt him with that one. He stiffened him up. And he said,
Every time he gets hit, he tries
did
to
they
make
just do a
nothing of
Max
it.
Holloway? Let's stand in the middle. Beautiful leg kick.
He's chopped down.
And Nanao smartly closes the distance, tying up with him because, say what you want, those shots don't feel good after a point.
Looks like Nanao is getting a little angry.
And
Letting
Nanao's
his
got-
emotions getting the better of him.
And Nanao's got a bit of a welt above his left eye. That 1-2 landed clean. His guard has gone up again. And Bisht, though, smartly being strategic, landing those inside and outside leg kicks, picking his shots. And he's forcing a reaction. You can see the way he's failing. He's got Nanao a little stifled because he's standing flat-footed in front of him right now.
Yeah, Nanao's been hit a few times and doesn't really know what to do. I feel like this is one of his first few fights. Is he making a debut?
It's
Oh,
actually
he's making his debut, yeah.
both
He's
of
making his,
Aminder Bisht is making his debut here tonight.
no. Nanao is
Sorry.
making his debut. Aminder Bisht has had 2 fights at MFN.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry.
And
So
he's
you can that's why I can you can tell clearly that Nanao now is a little bit hesitant, doesn't really
Yeah,
know what to do.
We saw a couple of debutants tonight, and we've had some mixed results. One came, I think, at the start of the night, we saw a beautiful knockout.
Start of the night, we saw Manoj Yadav, who trains along with Aminder Bisht, take on Rajesh Pujari.
And look at that, Aminder Bisht just control against the fence, landing some short shots.
Excellent cage control here by Aminder.
No, he's the way, see the hold, he's got a grip on his wrist. He's not allowing him to jockey for position. Nanao has got an overhook on the other side, but just the control. And he's constantly threatening with those knees, trying to trip him. Just beautiful, beautiful grappling. Great clinch work. He's unable to get out of. There we go. Aminder Bisht again back in his range, and Nanao now is feeling a bit hesitant, like Jason said a moment ago. I mean, he's making his debut. He's kind of.
He looks a little bit perplexed, like he doesn't really know what to do. And he just comes in diving with a takedown,
Yeah,
not really
no
throwing any
setup.
punches or kicks. He's not really doing anything.
There's no entry for that takedown. He's coming in
See,
swinging
one
with
big
one
shot.
big shot. And whereas Bisht is got his timing down pat, he's landing inside and outside leg kicks.
Right.
And he's feinting so beautifully, trying
Right.
to get a reaction from him.
Right, he's moving nicely, good movement, good footwork, nice feints, in and out, movement. Nanao needs to kind of like get in the game a little bit here. He needs to try to do something.
Oh! Big right hand! He's clipped him. He might hurt him. Wow!
And I
at
think
the
got saved by
bell.
the bell, literally saved by the bell.
Yeah. A few more seconds in that exchange. I mean, Nanao seemed okay, but we're going to see how he feels in a minute. His corner immediately making sure, but wow, I mean, I got to say, Aminder Bisht is looking so sharp today. He's landed every punch he wanted. He's been headhunting perfectly. Striking wise, he's just been so much more superior.
This is the best thing about these guys at Mutant MMA. They work really hard and they show up with full homework, and they're here to make a statement.
I mean, take a look at that replay. I mean, Aminder Bisht over and over landed some good strikes. Nanao tried.
Well, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's a technical error. That was Mandeep versus Kapil.
I mean, a bit of a technical error here at the truck.
Well, happens.
Here we go, round number 2. Nanao in the white trunks taking on Aminder Bisht in the black and green. And it's been a great fight so far. Aminder Bisht though landing those strikes so perfectly. I'm interested to see what strategy Nanao applies here now, because he tried shooting in for some takedowns, but he just shot in without a setup. And he's trying to throw one big punch every time he steps into range with Aminder Bisht. Bisht though staying patient, looking for century. Again, he sees that coming a mile away. Oh! Cracked him with the right hook. Oh! He's going to sleep! Walk away! He walked away from that right hand, and oh my God! He knocked him out cold, put him to sleep.
What a fantastic finish by Aminder Bisht.
I mean, it was an accumulation of strikes. It came over time. He landed multiple shots. It wasn't that one shot, but that one last shot, it forced Nanao to drop his guard. He didn't know where he was, and he got cracked so clean. Man, oh man. I mean, my heart goes out to the kid. He's young. He's still badly hurt. Referee Jim Perdius is asking for the doctors to come in, his corner to come in. And this is the reality, Rahul. As much as it's fantastic entertainment, but yes, it's real. It's a combat sport, and knockouts can be brutal.
Let's look at the action replay. Nanao goes in for the
Again.
takedown, gets tagged.
Is cracked with that, and that's the one that put him to sleep. He landed that right hand, cracked him early. So he heard him here. Bang, that was the first one, and then bang.
Oh.
That one was clean. I mean, it reminds me of the shot that Josh Emmett landed. But boom. I mean,
I think Nanao did a mistake here. He was trying to fix his hair.
I don't know what he was trying, I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to get out of the way. But this is what debuts are for. Sometimes you make your mistake in your first pro fight. The lights are bright. Everything is, everything seems perfect. You come out with the right energy, but it happens.
Let's go over to Jared and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Jim called a stop to the fight after 35 seconds of round 2 for your winner by knockout, Aminder Bisht.
भाइयों ये नॉकआउट देखना इतना मुश्किल होता है, मैं आपको क्या बताऊं। अमिंदर भाई ने जो नॉकआउट के लिए इसके लिए तालियां हो जाए, अनबिलीवेबल। भाई जजेस की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, कोई टेक्निकल की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी। इतने साल हो गए MFN में, ये जो देखा अनरियल था। कैसा लगा?
मैंने आपको पहले ही बोला है और इस बार भी फिर से बोल रहा हूँ कि जो भी है, मैं जैसा भी खेलता हूँ, सब मेरी कोच इसकी मेहरबानी है। कोच अंगद, बॉक्सिंग कोच एंड रेसलिंग कोच विशु, ये सब इनकी मेहरबानी है। बाकी मैं कुछ खास नहीं हूँ।
आप बहुत खास हो, लेकिन जब एक फाइटर को एक स्वीट स्पॉट मिलता है ना, वो कहते हैं इसके बाद जो अंदर वाली फीलिंग आती ना, वो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि कितने सारे लोग बोलते हैं ना, यू वांट द परफेक्ट एंडिंग। इससे परफेक्ट एंडिंग कोई भी फाइट में हो नहीं सकती।
थैंक यू। हमने यही सोचा था सर ने, और हमने यही प्लान बनाया था। पहला राउंड हम दूर से खेलेंगे और सेकेंड राउंड में हम नॉकआउट करेंगे, तो वही हुआ। तो ये सब मैंने पहले प्रेडिक्ट हो चुका था, सर ने, मैंने। तो
अंतर्यामी हो सर आप, अंतर्यामी। और अंगद आप भी अंतर्यामी। 2 राउंड में ही हो गया। Humble as ever, but what a knockout it was. Aminder Bisht के लिए तालियां हो जाए, what a knockout.
Aisha ma'am, thank Aisha ma'am, Krishna ma'am, Dhruv sir, Abdul sir, thank you so much for this huge opportunity again. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys. I mean, जो हमको support मिलता है is just amazing. I'm like always blessed. सच में. Thank you guys.
अगर ऐसे फाइट करोगे तो सपोर्ट तो मिलते रहेगा भाई, हक है बनता है। Brilliant fights. And now back to the comms because you got the 2 main ones coming up.
Get ready to fight!